Mike Chacho, King God, what it is.
I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, bruh. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Time for us to crank up, time to tune in. It's Mike Chacho with King God, bitch. This I don't even know, bruh. Chime in.
I don't even know, I don't even know, I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, I don't even know, I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, bruh.
Yeah, this I don't even know, bruh. A dope podcast promoting all black business. Shed light on real topics, gotta get these millions. Give back to the culture, doing something different. Everybody tuned in, this a new beginning. New platform, so the world can see your vision. Help you get to the top. Hope
Yo, what's good, world? You tuning into the I Don't Even Know Bro podcast with your host, King Guy, and your other host, Mike Chacho. What up, Mike Chacho?
What's good, bro? How you doing today, bro?
I'm blessed, man. How you doing, my brother?
Bro, I'm good, bro.
What you know,
Real
man?
good. I don't even know, bro. What's good, man? I don't even know what's good over here, bro.
Yeah, man. Same here. Just vibing, man. Let's see what's out here, what's trending out here, what's on the news.
Right.
See what we got out here. Typical topics as far as I see that's in Oklahoma City, a racist sheriff office was caught on tape saying all kind of stuff on there, bruh. Hanging, killing me. The typical things, bruh. They wish they could just go back to the old days, saying that we got more rights than them. You know what was crazy about it? I kind of look at 80 to 90% of all police departments like that. You know, I know you know more of that just working as far as on the prison side of it, that system. But I just think once again, it's a system. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of things that they were saying was like, dang, that's messed up. But you know, I find humor in everything too, so I kind of found a couple of their things kind of hilarious. But
Yeah, exactly.
you know, if I'm correct, I know it was a sheriff, it was but it was like maybe a secretary or whoever that was in that meeting, and I did find out that the sheriff also resigned.
Yeah.
So you know it's nothing new, and it's nothing surprising about the recording and what they were saying. It's nothing surprised me at all about that because I know that there's a lot of that going on in the police department and just the system period. But just to have those type of people that stay in your neighborhood, you know, kids go to the same school, your kids go to, you work with these people, and they still got that same mindset of I want to get rid of all the black people. You know, I can, and then you got to sit there and think about like, hey, what about all these people that came up missing, like all these black kids or these black male and females, and like, dang, what happened to them? Like, what really happened to them? Because you know, in the recording, he was like killing people. He got hitmen, you know, hitmen that can go do hits.
Yeah, I heard that too.
So you got to sit back and think like, dang, like how much of this is going on still to this day in 2023 that they can do and get rid of us and get away with it, and nobody don't even know nothing about it.
I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot that we don't know. It's a lot that they do. You know, and not all of them are bad. Let me say that, but you know, this ain't talking to the ones that ain't bad. But if you take offense, then you need to talk to your fellow officer, you know what I'm saying, or your fellow person in charge. I mean, it's a history of that, man. I mean, a lot of it is like, it's a mob mentality. It's me against them, you know. We the good guys. We gotta eradicate the bad guys. And but that comes from back in the day also of keeping black people in the box. In any minority, whether it be, you know, Hispanic or Asian, you know, a lot of that, they keep people in the box. And I mean, I know some that I used to work with, you know, and I probably know some now, you know, and I think everybody, whether you white, black, or whatever, everybody got some kind of prejudice. But when you blatantly want to kill somebody and, you know, hitman and you've been in the system 20, 30 years, now what the government need to do, because now you're on tape.
Right.
What they need to do is open up a federal indictment or an investigation on that department, and any arrest that they have made, any missing people that they haven't recovered, any drug dealer house that the money came up missing, they need to be investigated because they can't be trusted. You know, we don't know what they have done, you know, and they might have not done anything, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But when you come out and your character shows that type of intensity and hate for a majority of a class of people, then man, everybody need to investigate. That's why, like we said last episode, that we need to start doing backgrounds on everybody, especially people in positions of power. Period. We need to do social. We need to know who your friends are. We need to know was your granddaddy in the Klan, or your granddaddy was in the Black Panther, whatever the case may be. We need to figure out when you in that position, because you know, I gotta trust you to do the right thing, because I might call you. I need you. You're a civil servant. You working for me. I'm not working for you. And I think police's law enforcement period got it in their mind that they are over us. But in all actuality, you work for me. I'm a taxpayer.
Right. You work for the citizen. Yeah.
You work for the citizen, but we got it backwards. And I think a lot of that just come from fear. You know, knowing that if you say something or you do something, that the judicial system gonna have the law enforcement back regardless. So if you go to court, you snitch, or you a so-called tell or whatever, that you can get hit, your family can get hit, and it's like the cartel. So yes, a lot of that going on. I ain't gonna say everybody like that, and I ain't gonna say every department like that. You got some people that really got good hearts, but it's a lot of people that's doing that. It's a lot of people that's killing people. It's a lot of officers that done assaulted inmates. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just a lot. It's a lot. I'm not,
yeah, but who yeah, it's a lot, but you gotta take accountability for that too. So who is over them though that's watching them? Like, who is the big brother eagle eye that's watching them? You see what I'm saying? Like, I think.
Well, see, it's a good old boy system, bro. It's a good old boy system. You don't tell on me, I don't tell on you. You get your hands dirty, I get my hands dirty, and that's it.
So that's what I'm saying. But it never resolves anything, bro. It can only get worse and worse and worse. You talking about that's just a small, you know, police station, bro. You talking about every city has this same issue, bro. Every city has the same issue. I don't care what city you in, bro. Like, I don't care if you're a white officer or a black officer. Everybody, like you said, everybody got racist and prejudiced people in their department. How can we stop that? How can we allow that? I know what you just said about having a background check and seeing who you associated with, or what you saying in your old posts 2, 3, 5, 10 years ago, or what, man. But at the same time, I don't think that's gonna stop anything, because it's still a system. It's still a slave patrol system. Like, you still trying to keep a certain type of people under to control them. I mean, yeah, you still got your criminals, and we still need some type of protection. But at the same time, when you listen to what they were saying, and you listen to them type of videos that be coming out and be leaking out, it's like, dang, bro, like what have you been done in these last 10, 20, 30 years? How many innocent people that's locked up right now because you thinking like that, or you feel like they taking over your whole life because of a skin color?
I mean, it's absolutely scary, mean, I'm just be honest. You know, I think about it sometime, and I work, you know, with people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I've been on both sides of the fence. It get ugly, man. But then again, too, it get ugly when you have somebody that's out there raping and killing and drug dealing, and that don't excuse the fact that these officers exist in the system, but it's like who else gonna do the job? You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
listen, but we can't look at that at the same as the same, bro. You got criminals, and we looking at these people to protect us and serve to
no,
protect
no, no, no.
us. That's what,
No.
that's what we're paying for.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. And I'm not excusing them guys. They need to go to jail. You feel me? And I'm very serious. Hopefully this video get to Washington D.C. because I want them folks investigated. All of them, all departments need to be investigated, and that's just being real. You know what I'm saying? Because they're, you know, it's just being real. We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it real because, you know, it ain't your job to hold court at the police station. You got to hold court at court in front of a judge and jury for the most part. That's your right, our rights. But anyways, I don't think it's no answer, man, because I think that we so. See, listen, man, this is the thing. Property outranks human beings. Period. People don't care if you like me and I like you. I don't like your color. You don't like my color. I don't like you because you got different sex. People don't care about that. People want to know that you willing to come over here and protect my property, what I work for every day. That's really what the police for. The police ain't the solve crimes and all that other stuff. So you really don't have a moral compass. A lot of them don't have a moral compass. You know what I'm saying? Because they can trick their way through it by saying, you know, they willing to, you know, protect your property. That's what a lot of this is. See, they do audits and all this other stuff on police stations and stuff, but a lot of the people that's doing the audits used to work for the police. So it is a system. And the only way you fix that system is you gotta have you. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't know if you can ever fix it.
Right. I don't think it would never be fixed. I don't think so, bro. Because you gotta think about it. It's been going on since they released the slaves, right? So it's an ongoing thing, bro. Yeah, it probably been fixed. It probably got a little bit better here and there, but I don't think.
I mean,
but yeah, go ahead.
Well, what I'm gonna say is, even though, you know, we know what, you know, police come from slave patrol, whatever, but you know, historically, it always been a security regiment in tribes and everything else. So it ain't just start there. I'm gonna be real. The name probably came like that, but you know, in the systematic part of it, but it always been, you know, because you had troops. Troops was polices at one time. So I mean, just you know, that's off the books as far as that, just, you know, on some history shit. But at the end of the day, in America, that what started the police, you know, system here in the judicial system is the slave patrol, from what I read. But in historical fact, they always had polices.
Right. Yeah. We definitely understand all that, bro. But what I was saying is that, yeah, it might not get any better, but you know, the scary part about it is that, you know, with all the AI, all the AI that's coming out, and you see in these other states and different cities got these RoboCops, pretty much, Robo Dogs, RoboCops, Robo Security that's out there. Who to say they won't be like, hey, let's target this group of people? You see what I'm saying? Like,
I think they're doing that now, though.
Most definitely, bro. So it's kind of like, that's the scary part about it. And bro, you ain't being a robot, bro. I mean, shit. I mean, the thing's about to get scary. And I know we had a conversation about this as far as like will AI destroy the world? You know, we starting to put in a lot into AI, which is artificial intelligence. These humans ain't that intelligent. So it's kind of like we're gonna put so much trust into a robot to protect and serve our community, bro, when it's people that program these robots. So who to say like, hey, I need y'all to go to this neighborhood and just start whamming people? You see what I'm saying? Just off the rip, like, you know, kind of like what they used to call it, frisk, stop and frisk.
Stop and frisk, yeah.
Yeah, so something like that. Like, okay, we're gonna program these robots, these dogs and robots, these robocops to go do all this, and then just all of a sudden they'll just pull out and just destroy you off top. You see
right.
what I'm saying? So do you, you think AI is gonna destroy the world, or is it? What you think about AI, bro? Because I think it's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
It depends on the people that put the information in the AI. That's basically it. Now, if there's a bunch of like the purge type folks that sit around the table and say every black man needs to get, you know, if he's not in the house by 7 o'clock, get him, you know, that type of shit, then we in trouble. Ain't nothing we can do about it except get ready, you know what I'm saying? Or it might be, you know, an Asian person, you know, that shit going on, a Russian, somebody from, you know, South Africa. I don't know. So I don't know. And there might be a coalition of people. It might be that the World Forum people that they speak of as far as saying that they, you know, it's a new world order. I don't know, man. I believe in all kind of stuff. And I don't believe in a lot of stuff also. So all I know is that they're doing stuff at a fast pace and we ain't even trying to learn it, you know, as a people, you know, just like the whole crypto thing. Like most of the people when we started talking about crypto, most of the people, when they started catching on to crypto is when everybody was getting out of crypto. You know what I'm saying? Because everything started getting high. Even, you know, on us on a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? So we're not hip to a lot of stuff. And then I tell you what, I take that back. We are hip to a lot of stuff because, you know, to be honest, I think, you know, Native Blacks are like almost on top of the list as people that very tech savvy in this country. You know what I'm saying? Because we're always in the new technology. We always in, you know, because we set the trends and we into the social and we into the visual and we into the audio. So I take that back. I think we on the cutting edge of everything, but it depends on who's working these AI jobs and what they putting into the system. And if I know what I know, I think it's the government putting the system that we already have into those robots. And they're going to look at it a certain way. And they're going to look at it the same way them officers probably looking at it in Oklahoma that said what they said. Because that's the way they keep order. They're not just saying, they ain't putting no AI out there just to be like, go do whatever you want to do. They making it so they can keep people in control. And that's the bottom line.
Yeah, and I see a lot of that going on in China right now also. And again, I look at the world news also because we pretty much behind when it comes to a lot of new things, new technology, and a new wave of things also. Because it's like I like AI, bro. I'm into all that. I love the way the wave is going, and I think it's definitely the now and the future. Other than what gonna come with it as far as the evil part of the AI, you know, because like you said, bro, you know that iRobot is real, bro.
That shit is real.
That thing gonna get real, bro, and that's when you start looking at these old videos. I mean, old movies, old cartoons, comic books, and be like, man, that stuff's starting to goddamn really be the truth.
Cause you know, I've been on that though.
Right, it's the message that be in it. It's the message that be in it. And like I said, I think it's a blessing because it moves a lot quicker. you can learn. It can help you out business wise and other things that you can use with AI. But it's gonna be that curse also that gonna turn on you, that gonna just kind of flip a whole 360 and do for the evil. So I just don't want to. I just kind of look at it when they gonna use them as like robo dogs and these robo cops, and I just pray that it just don't be like, hey, program this thing just rip y'all apart like on some. Because I'm sure they're gonna treat it the same way they treat the police dogs. If you shoot a police dog, you're gonna get time. If you hurt a police dog, you're gonna get time. Bro, you do anything to the robot, you gonna get time. You see what I'm
Take that
saying?
screw out, it's over with.
That was gonna pour water on that bed. It's a wrap, boy. That 10 years,
Pour a whole bucket on that guy.
bro. Straight 30 years.
No, but
years,
to
bro.
be honest though, bro, I mean the way where we stay at right now in the cities in America is probably the most violent country it is right now. So either way, we in trouble. We don't fix what's the shit that's going on in our community and everybody else in America, you know, black, white, whatever, going on with the government and everything else, and we don't fix what's going on in our community, we messed up regardless. So shit, that just be another thing we have to fight. You know, I just think that if you a person that think you too old, or you a person that don't like to learn anything, then you in real trouble, because shit moving quick. And if you ain't learning, you ain't reading, you ain't YouTubing, and you just sitting there want to watch reality TV and get your eyelashes done, or think you got, you know, your rims to hide the shit out. If you ain't in the real shits, then you stupid, dog. If you ain't in this meta world, if you ain't I ain't gonna say you stupid, but you got a lot, it's a lot coming with it.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, bro. No, y'all definitely ain't stupid, but
No.
just know that stuff is moving very, very fast now, and we just gotta get in tune, especially as a culture. We definitely gotta get in tune. You know, we always the last to know something as a whole. You know, you have a few of them that's already up there.
I don't think we always last though. I think, you know what it is? I think we always share it. We always share it, and then somebody else own it, and then we, you know what I'm saying, and perfect.
I'm talking about as a whole. As a whole, bro. We think about it. We created everything. We invented everything you pretty much see. But I'm just saying, as a whole, as a group, bro, as the culture, as like black people, bro, as a whole, we're not. A lot of us ain't studying that stuff, bro. A lot of us ain't even into that. You know, it ain't that we don't want to be. I think a lot of us don't have the opportunity to get into that stuff either.
But I think they got that. I think they got that in every group, especially in this country. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're right. I mean,
right, but,
it's a lot of us.
Right, but it's a lot of, bro. It's a lot of things that, man, we as a whole, bro. I'm just talking about, you know what I'm saying, the black and brown community right now, as far as like the resources that we don't have, but we can step out there, because it's 2023. We can step out there and learn this stuff and get involved with this stuff. But a lot of us is so distracted with the entertainment of the world. You see what I'm saying? Like, we so stuck into the who beefing with who got the most whatever, who got the most money stacked phone, who dressed the best, and things like that. And we beefing so much against each other to the point that we don't see what's happening like on the other side of the world, or see what's happening like right beneath our eyes, bro. They doing things right now. They creating things to keep us still low, but we as a whole don't see that. Me and you, we looking at the news. Me and you, we reading and researching and trying to figure out new things to be like, okay, cool. This is where we going at with it. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, bro. Because you can go into a lot of our communities and be like, hey, what you know about this? What you know about that? I'm like, bro, I don't know, bro. I ain't with that. But then you can turn around and be like, what you know about this rap beef, or what you know about so and so, you know, that just went viral on some crazy stuff. then they'll be, oh man, let's talk about that. Blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, I had that talk. I just had that talk with somebody the other day, bro.
Yeah, so it's crazy, bro. Because I look at it like this, man. Also, when we talking about the AI and the robots and that, the automation system that's taking over this world, I seen that they just laid off plenty of people on Amazon. And then you got to think about it, like the AI, like what we just talking about, the police officers using the robots and the AI, and it can destroy you or it can help you, right? Imagine them putting it in schools, you know what I'm saying, as a security or as teachers. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta look at these students now, these students and teachers fighting all of a sudden more than ever. And then who do we blame? Because I'll be damned if you fight a robot, they're gonna tell the goddamn student ass up. You see what I'm saying? And then we looking at it like, damn, bro, we shouldn't have put the robot in there. But I look at it like, man, that's another thing we need to talk about. Just looking at the school system and the things that's going on. We looking at all these videos that's going viral, and I'm seeing more and more of teachers and students fighting. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, bro. So who do we fault? Do we fault the parents? Do we fault the teacher? Do we fault the students? It can go either way between all three of them.
Right.
Yeah, we send our kids to go grab an education, but we don't know what our kids doing once they go, you know what I'm saying, go through those school doors. They might be acting one way at home.
Yeah.
They're turning it up when they get to school. You see what I'm saying? Then you got so many teachers that turn it up. So we don't know, but I feel like there's a lot of disrespect that's going on around here, man. There ain't no more morals either.
You know, a lot of these teachers our age right now, our generation. So, I mean, you know, we don't really take a lot of shit from people. Our generation really don't. Them 80 babies and like them 70s, them 80 babies, and some, you know, some 90s. You know, like we don't really go for like the bull, like, hey man, who you talking to type? Like we on that. You know, we ain't crazy like the 2010 babies where they just pick up shit and want to kill everybody. But we on that, like, you know, we'll get with you. And some of these kids are not, see, I was bad, but I was bad to the point where I know that my dad is still and my mama didn't play. You know what I'm saying? Now I know, you know, I got a lot of trouble, but I'm big on respect, and they was big on, my daddy and my mama always taught us respect. Grandmas, you know, it's all about respect, especially respect your elders. You know, a lot of times these kids learn certain stuff at home, or it's just, it's a lack of respect. We don't even say yes ma'am, no ma'am no more to people. We say yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? Now, what? You know what I'm saying? I can't stand when the kid do that. Like, it all comes back to that community thinking, like we was talking about last episode on the I Don't Even Know Bro podcast on YouTube. But anyways, I'm just playing. But we gotta get back into teaching our kids respect and being humble and rules. You know, like these kids don't have no rules no more. They get suspended and they go to ISS and they still have their phone. You know, now I don't believe in the teacher taking nobody's phone because of what's going on in the world. You know, somebody come in there and start doing stuff. Somebody got to call 911 and, you know, that kind of stuff too. But it got to be a better system on certain things. Like me personally, if I was a teacher, I don't do no talking. You got all the rules will be right on a piece of paper, period. All the rules will be on a piece. You break them, you getting out of here. You suspended. Ain't no talking, ain't no warnings. You know what I'm saying? Once you get a certain age, you know, once you in high school, you know better. So for these kids that feel like they can jump on these teachers, yeah, I feel sorry for the teachers a lot of times because you there because you trying to make a living. Them kids there because they gotta go there for the most part. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you finna lose your whole livelihood and probably catch a charge because somebody grown ass kid come to school and put their hands on you. And you ain't finna just let nobody hurt you. These kids out here killing people.
Oh yeah.
So, and that's another thing. That's why I don't agree at all with them letting teachers have guns, because all they're gonna take is a student coming in and call her a bitch or something, and she might wild out that day. She might be on some, or he might be on some. You know, the shop teacher, he might start just everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta think like that, man.
Damn,
and these kids, you know, for real, bro. So we gotta tell our kids, especially our kids, the ones that go to public school, the ones that, you know what I'm saying, not no private school people, you know, just everybody. We gotta tell our kids, period, that deals with everybody that, hey man, if you catch a charge in high school and middle school, that shit can affect you for the rest of your life. So be smart. And don't put your hands on people, because one of these teachers gonna mess around, God forbid it happen, and box the shit out of them and hurt one for real, for real. You know, there's some teachers that used to be Marines and ex-boxers and everything else, and these kids out here playing. You better talk to your kids, and then as a parent, it's like, okay, if my kid, I just had this talk with my wife. If my kid get in a fight at school with a teacher, what am I, like, what would we do? And I said, well, it depends on the situation.
Right.
Because if my kid got their phone took and she went up there and went to fight the teacher and being disrespectful, then no, I'm not. I'll go talk to the teacher. We need to have a talk. You put your hands on my child. We still have to talk, but I'm gonna talk to you as an adult and get some understanding. But it ain't gonna be no beef, because my child shouldn't have put themselves in that position. They want to talk that, not my house. But if it's something where, you know, I feel like my child is right, and that teacher just being an over dramatic type of person and just going at my child, then yeah, I gotta get them. I gotta bust them off school property though. Off school property.
Right.
I ain't trying to get that. You can't be 100 yards within a school property, because school's everywhere now. You have to go the long ways to work. So
right. No, I definitely understand that, bro. I totally agree to everything you just said too. I feel like these kids need to have more respect for their elders. I feel like these teachers need to have respect for the kids also. And but rules is rules. You know, you here for us to teach you and help you. So no, go by the rules. Simple as that. But don't put your hands on nobody, because I feel like, bro, I don't care how old you is. You a kid, whatever, bro. You put your hands on me, I'm striking back. Regardless, I'm striking back. I mean, that's just what it is. And some of these parents gotta realize that you sending your kid to go think they finna go to a daycare and get babysitting and all this and all that.
yeah,
like you can't. You know, I feel like it's cool to defend your kid, but you know what your kid is, bro. You know,
exactly.
You know who you sending out there. Y'all know, cause they talk to y'all like that at home. You see what I'm saying?
Sometimes, not all of them, because I was bad outside, but I wasn't bad in the house.
Well, you weren't disrespectful, but I'm talking about.
Yeah, I wasn't disrespectful. Yeah.
No, it's cool. Yeah, kids gonna be kids regardless. You're gonna do things here and there, bro. I'm talking about as far as disrespecting the people that's trying to help you, or disrespecting older people. Period. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we did bad stuff, but I never like just went at older people for no reason, or just like
anybody.
Or anybody, bro. It's a respect thing. At the end of the day, bro, I don't care how old you are. It's a respect thing. I don't care how you look or where you from. It's all about respect. And that goes for grown-ups, kids, or anybody. I feel like if you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. If you disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. Simple as that. It's really simple. It's just like that. And like you said, man, a lot of these kids don't have that type of morals. And then you got to think about a lot of these parents didn't never have these morals. So now it's is an ongoing thing also, bro. So you got some of these parents gonna go they're gonna take their kids' side regardless. You know,
Right.
but that's another issue. That's another problem. I'm gonna take my kids' side too. But if I know that I sent you here to do this, but you're doing something totally opposite, I'm gonna get on your ass. You know, because you should already know how to act when you in public or outside my eyesight. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, because I was the sneakiest kid ever, bro. I used to do a whole bunch of stuff that my parents don't know nothing about. But it's like they never got a call like, oh, so and so just disrespected me. So and so just put his hand on me. I'm a grandmother. Why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? I'm a mother. You know what I'm saying? Never that. You will never get that type of call from us. But that's how I feel about these kids, bro. It's like, why like your phone is not that important. It's not that important for you to catch a assault charge or put a teacher in that position to catch an assault charge. Cause they gotta protect themselves. What you want me to just sit here and just take a ass whooping from a fucking kid? No, bro, from nobody.
Bro, I mushed the shit out of a kid, bro.
Come on, man.
Old people too.
But anybody, but that
Anybody can get it.
anybody, but that just go back to the respect level, bro. That just go back to respect level.
It's an ongoing theme in the United States, period, is a lack of respect, a lack of morals, a lack of boundaries. And I don't know what happened from the time we were growing up to now, but it's like, you know, people don't respect boundaries. People don't respect you. People don't care if you're going through something. People don't care. People don't even hold the door for you no more. I seen a lady pushing a baby, man. First thing I do, I teach my boys, hey, go open that door for that lady. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody going up on a wheelchair. You know, we don't teach that kind of stuff no more. We kind of teach people, like, teach our kids to, like, hey, if they don't mess with you, you don't mess with them. But hell, you don't, you know, it ain't all about that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to do it out the kindness of your heart. And we teach these kids a lack of respect, man. Like, I mean, they teach these kids a lack of respect. They kids, cause my kids got respect. It's like, it's stupid to me, you know. It's just stupid. Like, I God forbid any of my kids go to school and jump on any adult that's in that position, and they're not in the right. You know, I don't condone that shit. But at the same time, let's be smart people with these kids. Also, you dealing with people that's all they do is get on their phone. They do this and they do that. So you also got to be a little smarter than just trying to be old school. Sometimes it's good to be old school, but you got to adapt with certain situations as well. So you can't be like, is she all being hyped up or whatever? You can't get hyped up with them unless they, you feel physically threatened. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there's some teachers out here, like it's two teachers that was in the news. They were setting up fights in class. Straight up, bro. Videotaping and everything. Like they were setting up fights. The one in Tally and the other one like Texas or New Mexico or something like that. And it was hilarious. Them girls was like, it was hilarious, but it's sad. You understand what I mean? Like,
that's crazy.
I don't know what my kids be doing in school as far as once, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how their social life is no more. Because it's just different. Like, kids don't even talk no more.
Yeah,
you know, I see kids at the park with like phones and tablets, and I'm like, why you go to the park then?
I mean, it's a different world, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a different world that we're living in, and I don't mind the whole phones and tablets and this and that, but you got to disconnect sometimes, and I think they're not disconnecting from the fake world, this fake world that's going on out here, and they thinking it's really reality. Because listen, man, I just hope everybody just respect each other, bro. Just keep it pumping from there, bro, and stop the violence. But listen, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, man,
I can't work around no kids though.
bruh.
I punch the shit out one on the stomach, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. They hit me, and I be like, I know I ain't did nothing, dog.
Bruh.
No, I be like, okay. I guess you ain't got no daddy at home.
Hey, bruh, listen. We on the same page, bruh. But yeah, man. Hey, I just need everybody to just keep it flowing and keep it going. And I think it was a good conversation. We covered a few things. The racist system that we're living in, the AI that's taking over right now. Let's get more involved in that as a culture too, people, and let's teach our kids. Let's teach our kids and teach our the kids that ain't our kids, the community, to just respect each other and just keep it flowing, man, because they the future. And then I hear a lot of the older people like, man, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna rely on this next generation to take care of me. It's what it is, man. But Mike, you got any last words before we wrap it up?
Yeah, just enjoy life, man. Just enjoy life. Respect yourself first, and respect everybody else, man. And demand respect. Period. I mean, they ain't gotta say it in your face, but they gotta respect your boundaries. You know, that's what we gotta start pushing in life. Is like, hey, every time it ain't our time. Sometimes it's my time. Sometimes it's, let people know that you got boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Because this world will make you mental health, and sometimes you need to take a disconnect, like bro say. So, do that. Be safe and stay strapped.
Stay strapped, man. So, hey, once again, we definitely appreciate y'all. Hey, go catch the merch also. It's one of them, man. Y'all go DM us on any social platform that we have on Instagram and Facebook. We got that merch for y'all. Got a site coming soon, very, very soon. We popping that up right now, actually. So, hey, y'all go grab the merch from either me or Mike Chacho, or just look us up on our podcast, on our Instagram. You got one more thing, Mike?
Yeah. If you're looking at these videos, like and subscribe and share these videos and comment, man. I don't care if you don't like what we say, whatever. Just don't be disrespectful. Because we're not gonna be disrespectful, but just comment. We want to have open conversations. You want to come on the show? You think you got something of value to give knowledge? Like, come on, man. Like just like our show, man. Like our show, because we really take the time to try to push this show and try to put out some real positivity, man.
Yeah, man. So, hey, once again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to the I Don't Even Know Bro podcast with your host, King Guy, and your host, Mike Chacho. What up, Mike Chacho?
I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, bruh. Love.
For real.